Hey athletes, so today what I want to do is I want to show you how I do a warm-up just using one of these continuous loops. So a lot of people, contrary to what they think, they'll use one of these bands throughout their entire workout. I'm not a huge fan of that due to the fact that it's really easy to overstimulate and over-fatigue some of the muscles of your hips. And even though it feels, like a good burn, I'm more of the belief that a little every day goes a long way, rather than just grinding yourself up in a meat grinder once or twice a week and annihilating those muscles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do with it around my knees first. So if you have a really light band, you may put this around your ankles, and putting it further away from your hips is going to make the band a little bit more intense. So if you have a light one, you might want to put it around your ankles. The reason I put it around my knees is because I'm an athlete that squats a lot, and I need to make sure that my feet are able to stay flat while my knees are open. So what I like to do first is I like to kick my ankle out at a 45-degree angle to the leg that's my post leg. What I'm focusing on is this leg here, making sure that my knee doesn't collapse, because if it collapses, that's setting me up for danger. And I always lead out with my ankle. That way I get a nice 45-degree angle, and I get a little bit of glute action on my other side. I'll do anywhere between 5 and 10 repetitions. Then what I'll do is I'll start doing lateral walks. As I step out, same deal. I'm keeping that pressure outward on the band. I'll do a few paces one way, a few paces the other way. Again, making sure that I'm pushing out against the band and that I'm leading with the bony part of my ankle. Okay, so I'm going. Then I'll do a few 45-degree angles moving forward. Now the entire time I'm slightly bent over because I want to feel it in my butt. If all of a sudden you feel this in your lower back, you're not bending over enough, maybe you're bending over too far, there's just not enough angle for your butt. So again, I'll go at different angles, and it's all about the knee control. Then what I'll do is, okay, great, my hips are nice and warm, and I'll do that sequence 2, maybe 3 times. Now what I'll do is when I'm at home, I'll use my crossover symmetry, but we're not home. So what I'll do with my band is I put it around my hands, nice and flat. I'm going to put my hands up against the wall. Then I'm going to do 3 different angles, 45 degrees up, then 90 degrees, 45 degrees down. And I'll just keep alternating. It all is about this hand again, the arm that isn't moving. I'm trying to keep pushing into the cabinet door here. For you, it would be a wall. And what I'm doing is I'm warming up the muscles of my upper back to make sure that they're stable. For my sport, or any time that I put something over my head, it's less about strength and more about making sure that all of the proper musculature is turned on to support my very unstable shoulder, right? All shoulders are very unstable. So I'm trying to make sure that I give it the best shot I possibly can. So I'll do that 5 to 8 times depending upon what I'm doing for the day. If I'm doing something over my head, I might do 2 sets of 5. And again, I'll sometimes go slower, sometimes go faster. It depends upon what my goal is for the day. If I'm trying to strengthen it, I'll go slower. If I'm trying to just simply activate it and make sure that it's working properly for the day and that I feel the right muscles, I'll go a little bit quicker. But as we do it again, we want all of the muscles of your back to feel it. So again, that's me using a band to warm myself up. I'll do my lower body, then my upper body, then I'll go back to my lower body, back to my upper body, and then from there I'm working out. I grab my barbell, my dumbbells, whatever it is for the day. I don't overstimulate, but I do stimulate just about every single day to make sure that my butt is ready to do its job as the engine of my car, and that my shoulders are nice and stable so that anything that I'm doing, I'm as safe as possible. So good luck, guys.